Kelsey
and Kendra,
and today we're doing a product review and a little bit of a demo on the new Carol's Daughter line called the Marula Curl Therapy. We got all the products from the line to try out before it came out, and we're like super excited with this line. Like, yeah, it's a really good line.
It's good stuff. Yeah.
Before we get into the review, we wanted to let you guys know that it does come out October 1st. So you guys can go out and get it.
And it's exclusively going to be sold at Ulta only. And if you guys don't have an Ulta close to you, you can also order it online if you want to do that. So yeah, we're going to review each item individually so you guys can see what you're interested in trying, or if you want to try everything.
So the first thing we're going to show you guys is the Marula Curl Therapy Gentle Cream Cleanser. And I love, well, we both love this stuff. This is probably one of the best cream cleansers I've used. Because whenever I use like a cleansing cream for co-washing, my hair it feels clean, but not like squeaky clean. I feel like this,
because sometimes your hair still feels oily.
Oily, exactly.
But this feels like it would do what shampoo
would do, exactly,
without over drying.
So the first time I rinsed this out, I was like, feels like I just shampooed my hair, but it wasn't like dry or anything. So I was like pleasantly surprised with this product.
It's a really good size. This is 8.5 fluid ounces.
Yeah, it is.
So it is a good size, and I love this about Carol's Daughter. On all their products, they tell you like some of the main ingredients that it has in the product
and what
it's supposed to do. So on here it says it has marula oil, which is supposed to restore, rose oil, which soothes, manuka honey, which is supposed to condition. So even though this is a cream cleanser, it also conditions your hair as well. This is really good if you do the curly girl method, which we do. If you don't like to use shampoo, this is like right up your alley. So I would highly recommend this stuff. And it doesn't have like a squeezer bottle or anything. It's just like a top. It's just like a top you square off and then like it comes out like that. And this stuff, y'all, it's really light. Smells absolutely amazing. And me and Kendra don't like the smell of roses at all, but this smells like sweet roses. Yeah. It smells like roses with like sweet. I guess it's the honey in it, maybe. I guess so.
Oh, it smells amazing.
Yes, it's like a light smell, but still sweet. It's not like too overpowering. So if you don't like super strong scents, this is really good for you.
And also with this, the first ingredient is water, so that's always good. So it's not gonna like strip your hair.
It's supposed to be still really moisturizing. And also, all Carol's Daughter products are really all natural. They have no sulfates, no parabens, no mineral oil, no petroleum or artificial color. So that's also a plus if you don't like to use sulfates in your hair. And it's just an all around good product as far as the ingredients go. So love this. So the next product is a deep conditioner. This is the Carol's Daughter Marula Curl Therapy Softening Hair Mask. Y'all, this deep conditioner is life.
Oh my god,
it's life. Amazing. Okay, this is so good. This is 7 ounces, so it's a pretty good size for a deep conditioner. Everything has marula oil in it, obviously, but this says it has marula oil, rose oil, and shea butter, which is supposed to moisturize as well. So I feel like everything in these products both have marula oil and rose oil in them, which is very common in all the products we noticed. But as far as how this works, it's like your hair feels like butter, y'all. It's just,
this feels like butter.
Yeah, this does feel like butter.
It glides through so smoothly. This is probably one of the smoothest deep conditioners we've ever used, curly and straight hair.
It has like good slip.
Yes.
Like even, you know, when you rinse out a deep conditioner, like it obviously feels good as you're rinsing it out, but this feels good as you're applying it, like putting it in. I feel like I really didn't have any tangles or anything like that. You noticed that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed a big difference when I started to apply it in my hair. I noticed there wasn't any like tangles going on there, and it was really easy to apply.
It made the whole like deep conditioning process go by faster. Because our hair tends to get tangled a lot. I know a lot of people out there have that problem, like if you're all natural or transitioning. So this will definitely help you when you're applying the deep conditioner in your hair. It's amazing. And once again, it has that amazing sweet rose smell that I'm obsessed with.
It's still really light though. It's not heavy at all.
Like headache-y.
Yeah, it doesn't give you a headache.
Yeah. So this is probably going to be one of my favorite deep conditioners
for curly hair.
Okay, so I'm going to briefly read something on here that was on the cleansing cream as well.
Yeah, they pretty much all have like the little same saying on it.
Yeah, so I'm going to briefly read this. It just says, "We love when our curls bounce, shine, and flow freely, but they get a bad reputation when they start misbehaving, naturally becoming dry, hard, and unmanageable. Take control and train them to spiral into perfection, staying soft, manageable, and easy to define. Give them the extra moisture they need with this rejuvenating hair mask that's packed with marula-rich oil harvested for 12,000 years in Madagascar that instantly restores and softens your curls. Finally, you can truly let go and let the curls flow." I like that.
Yeah, I think they're so cute because it kind of like goes back to where they got the idea of the Marula oil from.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just lets you know a little bit about like the product itself and the whole line. So yeah, I love how they have that.
Okay, so the next product is the Marula Curl Therapy Diffusing and Styling Lotion. It looks like this. Although we did you use a diffuser with this?
The first time I used it, I did, but the second time I let it air dry.
Just to see how it works either way. I personally like this better on air dried hair. I feel like on my diffused hair, my hair got too big.
Yeah, unless you really like that big look, because I feel like this styler is so good if you like love volume. If you're that kind of person who loves like that like huge volume, like Diana Ross hair.
Non-crunchy.
Yes, non-crunchy like Diana Ross hair.
Yeah.
This will give you that.
And we both like big hair, but I like tamed big hair.
Yes.
Because our hair on big hair is tamed too much.
Yes. Sometimes it can get a little bit out of control, but I feel like with this, it's still defined, but it's still big at the same time. But this gives you big hair, but like big defined hair, not like a big frizzy fro, if that makes sense. Because you want the big like volumized look, but you don't want it to be like frizzy and not defined. You want your curls to be defined, and I feel like that gives you kind of like an all-in-one. The consistency is very light. It's not heavy at all. I think that's why it leaves the hair so fluffy and light. So that would make sense. But when I put this in my hair, it reminded me like when the air dry, it reminded me how my hair looks when I use the Pillow Soft curls. So I kind of like that look when I kind of want it to be like effortless and not like crunchy or anything. Because sometimes we don't want that crunchy look. Sometimes you just want it to be effortless and like, you know, you woke up like this. So I kind of like that. The main ingredients on here and what they do are Marula oil, which restores, almond oil, which moisturizes, and vegetable protein, which defines. So it does give you definition, but like I said, not that crunchy like definition. You know, as far as the smell for this, it's a little bit different than the cleanser and the mask. It's really more perfumey.
It smells the same, but like not as sweet.
Yeah, not as sweet. It's more on the floral side, but it's still really good. It's like perfumey. You would like this scent. I can't really describe it, but it's good.
Yeah. So we really love this styler. The only thing is we wish the bottle was bigger.
Yeah.
Because we love it that much and we have a lot of hair.
This is only 5 ounces, but it is really good.
Yeah. Like this is probably like 2.5 uses. It's like down here for me.
So if you have shorter hair, it will probably last a lot longer if your hair's shorter. But that's the only downfall. I would probably have to buy 2 at a time.
Yeah.
So the last product is an oil. This is the Marula Oil Curl Therapy Softening Serum. It has Marula oil, which is supposed to restore, rose oil, which soothes, and almond oil, which moisturizes. So this also has rose oil in it, and I wanted to mention about rose oil. All the products have that in common with the rose oil in it, obviously. And obviously it has Marula oil because this is the Marula oil line, but I wanted to mention that rose oil is supposed to help to promote hair growth. Like it's supposed to help open up your follicles, if you haven't heard anything about like rose water or anything like that. So this is really good for like finishing off your hair, because I used it to like scrunch it in my hair after I applied the styler.
Yeah, I did too.
And it adds like so much like really nice shine. And I added some more in today. This is 3-day hair, by the way, so this is like the 3rd day of this hair.
It makes it softer.
Yes,
like
it does make it softer. And yeah, softening serum, that's what it does. But this is only 2 ounces, but you don't need like a whole lot because this is like a little bit thicker of like a serum. But it
doesn't make it oily.
Yeah, but no, it's not oily. It's still really lightweight. It kind of like absorbs into the hair. It doesn't like sit on top of the hair, if that makes sense. So it's really good for that if you're like an oil kind of girl. And it has a pump, which I love. And as far as the packaging goes, when you're looking for it, it comes in a box like this. So it's going to be like the same like Marula oil packaging with the petal pink color box. So it's going to look like this. So don't look for this, look for the box. So yeah. And we both are really surprised at how these work together in our hair, because our hair is super thick and we tend to go for like thicker products. But we just had to use a little bit more of this because it was like a lighter formula, but it did define our hair pretty well and make it like really light and soft. So I really did like that. And I love the shine that this gives.
Yeah, it does give a good shine. So after I used this, I was assuming my hair was going to be like huge, but I was surprised.
But it was still like defined and nice and
like, tamed.
Yes, that's a good word, tang.
So yeah, we love these in conjunction together. So these were kind of like peanut butter and jelly. I kind of want to use one without the other.
Yeah, I would use both.
Yeah, so with this, I do recommend putting this on top after, you know, you apply this, and then just let it air dry, or you can diffuse, because this is a diffusing styler. So
yes.
So I think that pretty much concludes this review. Once again, it is out on October 1st. So go to your local Ulta, smell them, feel them if you can. They usually have testers, right?
I'm not sure if they have them at Ulta, but if it's new, they might.
Yeah.
Yeah, when brand new stuff comes out, they probably, you know, sit it out. But if not, just, you know, check it out, read it, you know, in detail, all the ingredients. You know what you do when you're in the store, when you're trying to figure out if you want to buy something.
Yeah. So we would highly recommend all these products, but the deep conditioner is our #1 favorite. Yes. I would have to say.
Don't even think about it. Just get it. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.